Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Mitigation Techniques in Corporations. Mitigation techniques in corporations are critical elements of risk management strategies, aiming to reduce the potential impact of identified risks on organizational goals and operations. These techniques encompass a variety of methods that corporations can employ to manage and mitigate risks effectively, ensuring both stability and resilience in the face of uncertainties. Effective risk mitigation is not merely a reactive measure, but a proactive strategy that requires thorough planning, assessment, and implementation. One of the primary techniques in risk mitigation is risk avoidance. This approach involves altering plans to sidestep potential risks or ceasing activities that could lead to risk exposure. For instance, a corporation might decide not to enter a volatile market to avoid the financial risks associated with it. This method is particularly effective when the risks outweigh the benefits of the activity. However, it also means potentially forfeiting opportunities for growth and profit. Therefore, risk avoidance must be carefully balanced against the corporation's strategic objectives. Risk reduction is another essential mitigation technique, focusing on lowering the likelihood of a risk occurring or minimizing its impact if it does occur. This can involve implementing stricter controls, enhancing security measures, or improving operational processes. For example, a manufacturing company might invest in advanced machinery and training for its employees to reduce the risk of workplace accidents. Risk reduction strategies often require significant investment, but can result in long-term savings and sustainability by preventing costly incidents. Risk transfer involves shifting the risk to another party, typically through insurance or outsourcing. By transferring risk, a corporation can protect itself from potential losses while maintaining its core operations. For instance, a company might purchase liability insurance to cover legal claims or contract out IT services to reduce the risk of cyber attacks. While risk transfer can be an effective way to manage certain types of risks, it does not eliminate the risk entirely. The corporation must still ensure that the third party is reliable and capable of managing the risk. Risk retention involves accepting the risk and preparing to deal with its consequences. This technique is often used when the cost of mitigating the risk is higher than the potential loss. For example, a small business might choose to retain the risk of minor thefts rather than invest in expensive security systems. Risk retention requires a robust risk assessment process to ensure that the corporation can absorb the impact without jeopardizing its financial stability. This approach is typically supported by creating contingency plans and reserves to manage potential losses. A comprehensive risk management strategy often involves a combination of these techniques, tailored to the specific needs and risk profile of the corporation. For instance, a multinational corporation might use risk avoidance for some high-risk ventures, risk reduction for operational risks, risk transfer for insurable risks, and risk retention for manageable low-impact risks. The integration of these techniques creates a balanced and resilient risk management framework that can adapt to changing circumstances and emerging threats. Effective risk mitigation also requires continuous monitoring and review. Corporations must regularly assess their risk environment and the effectiveness of their mitigation strategies. This involves gathering and analyzing data, tracking key risk indicators, and conducting periodic risk assessments. By maintaining a dynamic and responsive risk management process, corporations can identify and address new risks promptly, ensuring that their mitigation techniques remain relevant and effective. Moreover, cultivating a risk-aware culture within the organization is crucial for successful risk mitigation. This involves educating employees about risk management principles, encouraging proactive risk identification and reporting, and fostering an environment where risk considerations are integrated into decision-making processes. When employees at all levels understand the importance of risk management and their role in it, the corporation is better equipped to implement and sustain effective mitigation strategies. Real-world examples illustrate the effectiveness of these mitigation techniques. For instance, the 2008 financial crisis highlighted the importance of robust risk management in the banking sector. Many banks that suffered significant losses had inadequate risk mitigation strategies, relying heavily on risk transfer through securitization without fully understanding the underlying risks. In contrast, banks that employed comprehensive risk management frameworks, including risk reduction and avoidance measures, were better able to withstand the crisis and recover more quickly. Similarly, the COVID-19 pandemic underscored the necessity of agile and adaptive risk mitigation strategies. Companies with flexible supply chains, robust health and safety protocols, and contingency plans were better able to navigate the disruptions caused by the pandemic. For instance, companies in the technology sector that had already invested in digital transformation and remote work capabilities could continue their operations with minimal disruption, demonstrating the value of proactive risk reduction measures. In conclusion, effective mitigation techniques in corporations are vital for managing risks and ensuring long-term stability and success. By employing a combination of risk avoidance, risk reduction, risk transfer, and risk retention, corporations can create a resilient risk management framework that adapts to evolving threats and opportunities. Continuous monitoring, a risk-aware culture, and real-world examples further underscore the importance of these techniques in safeguarding organizational objectives. As part of the Associate Professional Risk Manager course, understanding and implementing these mitigation techniques is essential for developing the skills and knowledge necessary to excel in corporate risk management. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.